Jenny with I Love You More Than Gumbo. I'm here tonight with another Temu haul. So kick back, grab a cup of hot coffee or hot tea, and let's get to talking Temu. If you're new to my channel, I live in the New Orleans area, and I love shopping with the Temu app. And if you're new to Temu, check out the description box and you'll get a code for 30% off for all new users. And if you've never downloaded the app before, click the link and it'll take you straight to your app store to download the app, and you'll get an extra $100 coupon bundle in addition to that 30% off your first order. Don't delay. Check out some of the deals. I'll link everything that I've purchased that is still available and not sold out. And the prices, just like Amazon, fluctuate every day. So you never know if the prices go up or down. That's one thing that I love about Temu. If the price goes down within 30 days of you purchasing it, they will offer you a price adjustment refund. And you'll either get that back on your original payment funding or in a Temu shopping credit. And I have cashed that in several times. So let's get to my haul. The first thing I have is what you see here. I've got another lav mic set. And this one is different and new because it has USB-C, Lightning, and the 3.5mm jack. So I can take this with me with all of my camera setups. My vlogging camera, my handy cam from Sony, my iPad, my iPhone, everything. And I've got two mics, one for me and one for Baby Bella. If you haven't met Baby Bella yet, check out some of the videos that I have in the description box. You will not want to miss out on that bundle of happiness. She is amazing. Absolutely amazing. We have a cruise coming up, and she's got a pack with me video separate from my pack with me video, and she's good for a couple of laughs, I'll tell you what. So yeah, I got this for a really good deal. And if you are wanting to up your vlogging game, this is the way to go. Definitely the way to go. And it's my second set of lav mics from Temu. The first set I got has a charging case, which I love, and they offer that one in either Lightning or USB-C. Well, when I saw this and I saw I could get all three, I did not mind getting an extra set of mics because I can put this in my travel case. So yeah, this is coming with me on the cruise. And we are going to use every camera that I own. Trust me. Love it. And something else I got, they have sales, 5-cent sales. Yeah, 5-cent sales. And I got two sets of sponges. And they're really, really good sponges. I opened it up and you can see the abrasive side is good for non-scratch surfaces. And then you have the cellulose side. So I am looking forward to these. What I normally do is I cut my sponges in half and I'll use them just a smaller size of a sponge. My husband does not like that I do that, but it's my little economical cheat. Then this other pack from a different vendor is a different sponge. I haven't opened this one to check them yet, but they seem like they're in the same category here. Now, I will say in comparison to this sponge, the surface for scouring isn't as rough, so it might be more gentle on your non-scratch surfaces. But then at the same time, it might not be as gritty. I don't know. But they're similar. They're very similar. This one just seems like it's got a little more stiff to it, which means it might last a little bit longer. That's my experience. And then the cellulose side seems to be almost exactly the same. Just this sponge seems a little softer. That's all around, it's softer than the other one. But I will link them both. Don't worry about that. You will get a link to both of those. Another thing I got in comparison to a previous haul, previously I hauled a camera card reader that only had the Lightning cable. Well, I came across this one that, much like my lav mic, has Thunderbolt, USB-C, and Lightning. So I can take just one cable with me on my trips instead of 3, or be limited. I was excited when I got my other one because I would be able to upload or download using my phone, which I use my phone to record a lot on. But you know what? Right now I'm recording on my iPad. I have a setup for my tripod where I could put my iPad. So I happen to be recording on my iPad today. And so I've got my lav mic hooked up to my iPad, and I can dump things onto a memory card to take to my iMac if I need to, because I have my editing software on my iMac. So yeah, now I've got one that I can use with Thunderbolt and USB-C to hook up to my iMac, and it's going to be a card reader, and it has the TF port, it has the USB-A, it has USB-C. Oh no, this one does not have a Thunderbolt, but it does have the TF, it has the USB-C, and it has the SD card reader and the USB-A ports. So that's really all I need for now until I get one of those big, nice Mamma Jamma docks for my iMac. Now this is something I got. I don't think I'm ever going to do a podcast, but I did buy a podcast mic, mostly for voiceover editing, which I plan on doing in the future. Not anytime soon, but in the future. And this was on flash sale, so that's why I went ahead and invested into it. It's the Zeal Sound portable microphone, and it was in the podcast section. But it had some really good reviews, and I got the gold, but it goes in here, I suppose. I don't know. I have to do some reading about all of this stuff. But it comes with the little stand, and I can hook this up, to my iMac. And when I'm doing my editing, if there's any voiceovers I need, I won't have to use my lav mic and talk straight into it. So everything you need is in here. It's got, I do have one of these filter things to soften your P's and T's and S's already that has like a gooseneck type of doohickey that attaches to your desk. I just so happen to have that. I found it at a table sale and thought I'll use this one day. But there's some things that I am unfamiliar with, but it comes with everything you need for the setup. So yeah, I've got all this stuff now to learn about. And if you've seen my videos, this whole side is open so that I can insert pictures and current prices, but the prices do go up and down. Okay, it's the pinnacle of the haul. A tape measure. I grabbed it because, as I've hauled previously, another tape measure. This one is just a standard sewing tape measure. It was on sale, really cheap, and I could use, this is probably going to be the 4th one in this house, but I like to have them in every drawer. I have one in my nightstand for measuring me. I have one near my Cricut for measuring things for sewing and measuring things when I do my Cricut crafts. But this one is going to be solely for my sublimation projects. So it's going to go in the side pocket, I guess you could call it, I have a dispenser. It's a really big dispenser for my heat tape. And it's got a little pocket. And this is going to go in there, and it's only going to be used for my sublimation because I have one in that little canister, but it's the one also for sewing in my Cricut. And the sewing machine is on the other side of the room. So I want to have things dedicated. So this is going to be my 4th, 5th, 6th, I don't know, but another tape measure. You can never have too many tape measures. I will preach that to everyone. This is something I also found, looking through the 5-cent sales, 5 cents and up. But this is called Safe Cook, or Safe exclamation mark Cook. And then the rest is Asian. I don't speak Asian of any sort. Mandarin, regular Chinese, Korean, Japanese. I don't speak, write, or read. But this is something that you put on your finger when you're chopping, slicing, dicing. Choop, 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 choop. Trust me, I need this. Me and sharp objects don't get along very well. This is going to come in handy. And I'm going to have my Rachel Ray skills on point. So, it's called finger guard. And it also says finger guard in, I would assume, Chinese. Yeah. I'm going to love having that in my kitchen. I really am. Okay, a previous haul, I purchased Temu's version of the MagSafe charger, and I said in that haul that it was part of another purchase I was going to make, and this is that part. This has a tacky strip that goes on the back of your monitor, and I'm going to put it on my iMac. And then you have this little doodad that will swivel, and it's a tight swivel, good Lord. And it swivels so that it can stay flat, or you can put it to the side. And it has a space for that MagSafe charger, so I can mount my cell phone to charge, just to be in my eye line. Most of them, they have where you can just put your phone there and it doesn't charge. But I wanted one that could hold the charger. So yeah, this was the second part of it, so that I can mount it to my monitor and then pull it out and be able to charge my phone while I am at my desk. So this is called Wireless Magnet Charging Stand, made out of ABS. It apparently comes in black, white, red, dark gray, light gray, green, blue, and royal blue. I was hoping to find it, and I did look for it diligently in the purple, because I have the purple iMac when it came out in the purple color. No such luck. So I got the white. Now this was one of the pricier things on Temu. You know, Temu is known for its low prices. This was on par, maybe a little less expensive than Amazon. But it is a Type-C hub. It has, let's see, a 4K video output for the HDMI output, the 3.5mm audio connection. It has a card slot for the micro SD, a charging port for the USB-C, a read-only flash disk drive. It also has an Ethernet connection. It's got several USB ports. So here it is. It's going to plug into the back of my iMac into one of the USB-C ports. And I wanted to be able to charge USB-C and not have a wasted port. I used to have one of those that plugged into the 2 and just mounted right underneath on your iMac, and I didn't like that because the USB-C didn't charge. So this one will, and I'm not thrilled that it's just going to kind of hang there probably because it's not long enough to sit flat. But I will be able to have the USB ports. And this did come a little bit less expensive than the stuff you could buy at the Apple Store. And it did have the HDMI, which is nice. So I'm going to see how this works out. And it's compatible with all American standards. So that's all I really needed to know. But we're going to make sure everything works accordingly because it was a little bit more pricey than most things on Temu. And if it does everything I need it to do, it will stay in my home. Okay, this is something that I could have used earlier today before the box from Temu came in because I made 3 tumblers. These are a version of, I think they're called the Perfect, I forgot what they're called, Perfect something. But they're clamps to help tighten the paper when you are putting your image onto a tumbler when you're sublimating, and you want to get that paper so tight and so close around. You don't want any air gaps. So this is supposed to be able to do that. I don't see how. It doesn't seem to have any leverage in here. It just closes. So we'll see how these work out. I'll have to report back maybe in a crafting video. And if you've purchased these from Temu and used them on your tumbler making sessions, let me know. I wish I would have had them earlier today to see if they actually work. They do have some rubber right here. Skeptical of these. They seemed better in the ad. Alright, something else I purchased is a sewing kit. And it's small, which is what I want, and it has all of the necessities. 1 safety pin. I would have liked a couple more, but 1 is all you really need, and you can put another one in later. But it's got little scissors, a needle threader, it's got stick pins, buttons, snaps, threads, everything you can think of. The little tweezers. What else does it have in here? That might be it. And a couple of threading needles. So yeah, there you go. And I want to say this was right around the $2 mark. Came in a couple of different colors, but I just needed something I could throw in my purse because I lost my sewing kit on one of my trips. I think I loaned it to someone and never got it back. This was something I saw in someone else's haul. I wish I could remember her name. It was someone I came across her channel, watched one video. I did subscribe to her channel because she was very interesting. It was a crafter. But it's a set of bits for your drill, but they are bits to help you get out stripped screws. And I won't admit to much, but trust me, I need these often. Okay, this is something I haven't opened up yet. I bought it with a specific purpose. I have a cut file that is the city skyline of Dublin, and it says Dublin. And my sister's partner is from Dublin, Ireland, and I'm going to put it on this bag. I got green because he's Irish. What other color are you going to get? And when you try to find the perfect gift for someone, there's some people in this world you just cannot pick the perfect gift for. Well, he is in love with Costco and quite possibly Aldi. So I thought a reusable shopping bag might be the perfect gift for him. So I'm going to put the skyline here and sublimate it on there for the next time I see him. And then this little bag will fold right back up into that little teeny tiny rectangle. Much like a street map, can we get it back to that size? Oh, the challenge. I'm going to go with no. Yeah, I'm going to go with no. But you know I'm going to try. These were not that expensive either. They came in a large variety of colors. And this nylon is actually really nice. And from what I've researched, sublimates quite well and similar to polyester. I've just got to pay attention to my temperature. So that's that. This is a lanyard I picked up. The lanyard I wanted to try for the cruise sold out before I could click and finalize my cart. This one is not at all what I expected. It's so thin. But I got it because of this little cord here. I could put this into the corner holes of my cell phone case and then put this around my neck. It's a little stretchy, but not much. But mainly because, look how cool this is. You depress the little button in the middle, and according to the ad, yep, this comes off, and I can take my cell phone right off of it and leave the lanyard somewhere if need be. And then I have my cell phone just on a little ring, so that I don't have to worry about my cell phone going in my pocket or whatever. I can just carry it easily. You know, there's wristlets and things like that, but this is just as easy. I can have it and not, you know, I have nerve damage in my hands, and carrying things in my hands can be very difficult. So this is something, so even though this lanyard is not everything my hopes and dreams would be, I like this idea right here. And then to put it back on, all you do is press the button and pop the little key ring back on. There you go. And I would love to be able to incorporate this into my cruise. This lanyard is not that long, but it's long enough that I can keep my cell phone around my neck if I need to. But I think what I'm going to end up doing is just keeping my phone, this just on my phone. And if my hands get too cramped to carry my phone, I'm just going to do this. And I don't think I have my phone near me right now, but I do have that little thing I hauled prior, maybe 2 videos prior. It's a little D-ring on a tiny strip of fabric, like that anti-theft fabric, and you just pop it into your case, and that way you have something you can hook it to a lanyard. So I'm finding so many things that are arthritic friendly on Temu. So even though this is part of this apparatus, this is really all I'm interested in. So yeah, I am making my own rules as I go along. All right, the next thing I have is a pack of, I want to say 5, although there's 4 in here because I already put 1 to use. These I found in the 5-cent sale. They weren't 5 cents, but they were very inexpensive. And they're those little adhesive things you pop on the back of an appliance in whatever orientation you want. And you wind the cord, and then you pop the little plug in here. I will say that I found this to be very difficult to pop the plug in. But because I put it on the back of my air fryer, and it's the air fryer that I use to sublimate, not my kitchen fryer. But the cord is really thick, so it could have been the fact that the cord is really thick and not the little doohickeys fault. It could be the cord. But I got 5 of these for such a good price. So no need to go on Amazon for them. And they came in a variety of colors. I just happened to order black. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other 4. I do have a KitchenAid. I do have an air fryer. I have all kinds of little appliances I could put them in, but I keep those appliances stored in either my pantry or a cabinet, so I have no need to wrap the cord around the back because they're not out and about and taking up space with their cords everywhere. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. I could use them for some bathroom things. I'm not sure. We'll see. The two things I have in my hand here, we're going to try these out in my label maker, but I saw they had label tape cassettes that would fit my label maker. So I haven't tried them yet, but they do look exactly the same. So we'll see how these work out, and I will make some labels. So I'm going to test these out and let you know when I edit. And okay, this little thing I got as a novelty, and I spent the money so you don't have to, because I thought it was hysterical. This little thing you put on your keychain cost me 87 cents plus tax. Thank God it was free shipping. Do you know what it is? This is something to substitute the quarter you put in the buggy at Aldi. So you spend 87 cents to save 25 cents that you get back when you put the cart back in the cart corral. Temu, this is one that I think you need to really rethink. Do the math, because you get your 25 cents back. There is no need to spend money for money you are going to get back when you put your buggy away, unless you're so lazy that you don't put your buggy away. I don't even have an Aldi near me. I have to drive to a different town. I do have Aldi's close to me, but I have to prepare for a drive. Yeah, it's just like Chick-fil-A. I make a day of it if I'm going to Aldi or Chick-fil-A. They're worth driving out to. Yeah. So this is my fun splurge. Dave Ramsey, don't come for me. I knew what I was doing. And the last thing in this haul is this big thing. No, it is not a shower cap. It lays flat. I have it a little scrunched up. But you put your cosmetics, your toiletries, whatever you want in here. Bella would put snacks. And then you will punch the little buttons on here. But you just bring it together. It's a lot of string. And then you will Velcro it shut and you pack it away. And whenever you want to open it up, it's so easy. You just open it up and all your stuff is right there. Easy to get to. I have wanted one of these for so long, and I've never, ever bitten the bullet and purchased one. But when I saw this cute little flamingo print that was subtle and not in-your-face flamingo, I wanted to get this. It's nice. It's quality enough. It does have a little pocket right here. I wouldn't put anything in this little pocket, except maybe a couple of tissue or something. I don't know. It does have two zippered pockets on the inside. Maybe I put some Q-tips or something in there, but I do have a Q-tip dispenser that I keep in one of my pockets, travel pouches. But this, I'm going to get rid of a couple of travel pouches just to have this. And then I can just open this up on the desk in the cabin, and it's so much easier because when I do my cabin tour on the cruise ship, I'm going to show you how OCD I am when I travel. I have to have things in a certain way in a certain place. And I bring my own collapsible cubes to put things certain ways, because when the room stewards come in to take care of the room, there's things I don't want them messing with. And my toiletries are one of them. So I have things in cubes. That way it's not all over the countertop. Well, this is going to solve my problem. This really is, because I can open it up and see everything. Love it. I hope you enjoyed today's Temu Tuesday haul. It wasn't a little and it wasn't a lot. Hit that like button, thumbs up for this video, because I have fun making them for you. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe please, because I want you coming back for more of this gumbo on YouTube. And never forget that I love you more than gumbo. See you next time. Bye. Mwah.